For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Holly Yang. This channel is all about homemaking, natural remedies, homesteading, and living a simple life. As many of you know, I have had 2 home births and in the process of planning my third. And I get a lot of questions about that. So today I thought I would share a little bit about that. And I'll be covering the 5 main reasons why I continue to choose a home birth. Before we get started, I would love to encourage you to subscribe to my channel if you love watching videos about simple living, homesteading, and family life. Then I would love for you to stick around. Whether it be sharing a bread recipe or talking about a new herb I have learned about that's growing in our backyard, I do my best to post once a week. So probably the main question that I get when people find out that I like to have home births is why? And the answer can get quite complicated because there's a lot of different reasons why. So I'm just going to try to condense it down into 5 reasons. The main reason is probably because I've already had a hospital birth and I've been there and I've done that and I don't want to do it again. I know that there are many who have a great experience having their babies in the hospital, but mine was not a very good experience. It is the most unnatural way to me because of all the medications they want to give you. And there's a lot of impatience and you feel pressured. It just seems if you're taking a long time in labor that they want to speed up the process. And that can be very unhealthy, for one thing, to you and your baby. And it usually ends up with a C-section. And I almost had to have one. But thankfully, things started picking up at the last possible second. And I ended up not having to get that done. And please don't misunderstand what I'm trying to say. I know that there's a place and a time for a C-section, and I'm so thankful that they can do that in a medical emergency. The second reason is I'm a homebody. I mean, I do love to go and have vacations and adventures, but at the end of the day, I like to be in my own home, in my own bed at night. And if I'm sick especially, or I'm hurting, I want to be in my own house so I can have my own bathroom and sofa and food. The same goes for when I'm in labor. I want to be in the comfort of my own home. I want to just feel relaxed. And if I need to use the bathroom, it's my own bathroom. And it's comfortable. The third reason is because I want as natural a pregnancy and birth as I can possibly get. I don't want to be in labor and somebody pressuring me to get the epidural. Or I don't want to be at the end of my pregnancy and there be no signs of going into labor anytime soon and them pressuring me to be induced. Having a midwife who's very much into natural remedies and herbs and trying to stay away from pharmaceuticals as much as possible has been really wonderful. And I have learned so much through every single pregnancy that I've had. Number 4 is I want to be free to labor however and wherever I choose. at the hospital, you're confined. You're in one room. I know that some hospitals do let you get up and walk around and go down the hallway or let you be free, but most of the time you have some kind of monitor in you, so you can't just go wherever, whenever. But with the home birth, if I want to be in my living room and labor there and have my baby there, I can. Or if I want to have it in my bed, I can. Or my bathtub. The options are endless. And number 5 is I don't want to be rushed to get to a hospital. And after having my baby, I just simply want to be home. It's kind of been mentioned already, but I just want a simple life, and I want my pregnancy and labor to be as simple as possible. I think we just naturally tend to make having babies a complicated thing and a scary thing. And yes, sometimes it can be, depending on your health and certain medical conditions. Of course, it can be scary. But generally, the typical labor isn't a scary thing. It's a God-made thing. And for me personally, choosing to have home birth just makes sense. I know it's not for everyone, and for some, they hated having a home birth. But for me personally, it's something that I really enjoy. I don't know if enjoy is the right word. Probably not. But it just keeps life simple and as least complicated as it can possibly be. Even my husband has commented that he likes it much better than going to the hospital because he's more comfortable too. He doesn't have to sit in those really uncomfortable couches and try to rest there. And it's so much more private. You don't have to worry about all these strange nurses coming in that you've never seen before, checking you and making you feel uncomfortable. I hope this video was an encouragement to anyone who is looking into having a home birth themselves, and maybe it gave you a better understanding of what it's kind of like. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I love to hear from all of you, and I hope you all have a blessed day.